How y'all doing? It's GtJr grows it. So I was gonna turn off my notifications. It's going. It just didn't work out. But it's all good. Anybody that's watching, thank you for coming over. You watching the replay, I appreciate you. I just didn't know what time I was actually going to be able to do it. I hope y'all can hear me good. Wait for someone to come into the live and actually confirm that you can hear me. But today is a cloudy day. I mean, you can't see not one mountain, and we have mountains surrounding us. But what up with you, Texas Lala? Hey, good, can you hear me? Can hear seed, soil, and sunshine. Hey there. Okay. So it's very cloudy. It's 51 degrees today. So it is what it is. My plants have not had any good success. They're doing what they do, but it would be nice to actually get some sun and some heat. Hello, Cassandra South Fulton Garden. How you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you here. Welcome. So, AGT, I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving too. So, as some of y'all seen, I went fishing Monday. Sounds windy. Okay, tell me if that's better, y'all. Yeah, my forehead gonna be shiny because it's hot. I had that heat on. Have you seen the video? I was gonna look at it. No, I haven't. Thank you for telling me. I seen a couple of my notifications. I was busy. I had a busy day yesterday. It was beautiful. What's up with your little unicorn lady tech? How you doing? So can y'all hear me better? Miss Andell, does it still sound as windy as before? Oh, that sounds better? Okay. So let me set the stage for you. So I get up, had my coffee. I got Mr. Coffee or whatever. So he gets it ready about 5:07 or something like that. Mind you, I have to meet my dad at his house at 6 o'clock. So I'm getting it ready, and I put the hot water. I put my coffee in my coffee cup. Joking with my wife about something. We laugh and talking and stuff. So it's turning out to be a great morning. I had to wake up early in the morning, but she was fine. She kept pushing. We talked and everything. So going pretty good. So I get in the car, head to my dad's. My dad's a little late or whatever. So then he does come out. So we driving now. No, before I leave, my wife says, have fun. Hope you catch a lot of fish. You know you're going to be out there all day. And I didn't say that. I said, you have a good day too. And I'm like, why would she tell me I'm going to be out there all day? I wasn't out there all day last time, was it? So y'all know I got a bad memory. So if anybody else came into the chat, hello. I can't look at the chat. I'm driving at the present moment. So so we get in the van, we get in the truck, get everything loaded onto the fishing boat. And so we head out to Whittier. The place that we went fishing Monday was called Whittier. It's over there by Prince William Sounds and all these other islands and stuff that's in Alaska. So it was kind of cloudy. So we driving, mind you, we get out of Anchorage and we're driving towards Whittier. I'm trying to drink my coffee. My coffee's too hot. Now, mind you, I'm having fun already. I'm talking and everything. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. What's up with your goodies, Homestead? How you doing, girl? So I got to use the bathroom. And I'm like, oh man, that early morning, you know what I'm talking about? It hit your stomach. And you're like, man, I got up a little early. I don't use the bathroom everywhere. I don't know. So, about we getting closer to the store because for about an hour and a half, there's not a store where you could even use the bathroom at. So we're driving. My dad's on the phone and he's talking to my granddad, his daddy. So he's talking to him, and we're getting close to the store, and I'm like, okay, I get to go in here and use the bathroom, and I'm thinking I'm just going, be number one, and I'm like, okay, but if number two, if it's clean or whatever, and it's, you evaluate, Sorry, it's a gross conversation, but mind you, I'm having fun. So he passed by it, and I say, oh, I just guess we just gonna pass by the store like that, huh? And he did this like, what? And I was like, okay, I guess he is paying attention enough to where he didn't want to stop at the store. I was like, oh, okay then. So we get to Whittier. Now I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, oh man. So there's woods over there. So I go and use the bathroom, number one, mind you. So we have to sit there for 45 more minutes. And finally we get on the boat. We're traveling there. And it looks all cloudy or whatever, a little rainy, a little cool or whatever. I got up a little jacket or whatever, a little hoodie. So I'm still having fun. So me and my dad are talking, and the other guy, we're having conversations just about, growing food and, their next adventure that they're going to and everything like that. So the next thing I know, we get to the boat. We get to where we launched the boat. So we get ready to launch the boat, and because I'm trying to be, trying to move a little faster, I leave my coffee and my salt and vinegar malt potato chips in the car, and I leave my phone because my phone was getting charged up. Because of course I'm taking pictures and videos and stuff while I'm, because there's a lot of scenery around. So the next thing I know, I go, I tell the dude, I'm like, hey, Mr. Darren, can you call my dad, tell him to grab my phone? So I tell him, he tells my dad, and so about 2 minutes later, I'm like, man, I should have asked him to grab my coffee. I'm like, it's all good. So Mr. Darren going to go get him a coffee. It's my dad's friend. So he going to go get him a coffee. And I'm like, man, should I go grab me a coffee? I'm like, man, I ain't spending no money on no coffee. And I got a whole cup in there. So next thing I know, we fishing. And mind you, I forgot I can't fish. I'm not, in my whole life, besides dipping in, I probably caught 3 fish in my whole life. So I forget that. So I get out there, and I'm acting like I know what I'm doing, so I'm watching. I'm watching everybody fish. And I'm like, okay, you do it like this, you do it like that. And Mr. Darren come over, and he like, oh, you do it like this, So he tells me. So I'm thinking I know what I'm doing or whatever. Everybody else is catching fish. Everybody around us catching fish. The fish are popping out of the water. I mean, they're jumping up and saying, hey, GT, catch me. But I don't know. It was like I couldn't. I kept trying, but I just couldn't. So we have our little lunch or whatever. Everybody, we made our limit, like 18 or something like that. Food Forge, permaculture. Hey there, how you doing? So I'm like, okay, so how we gonna do this? So I had an apple and I had some other stuff, and then we're like, okay, we called our limit, but we want to go catch some halibut or something like that. So we're out there looking for halibut or whatever. My stomach really starts to talk to me. What up with you, Blues Clues? How you doing, girl? So my stomach is really talking to me. Mind you, we left my dad's house about 6:10. It is now 4 something in the afternoon. We sit in that spot for 2 more hours. Not catching nothing, having conversation. My stomach is hurting. I'm like, oh Lord. Oh, I'm so glad I ain't have those carrots. because I was gonna skin me some carrots last night. I just made me some chicken. What's up, Ohio? Um, Garden girl, how you doing? How you doing? So the next thing I know, we moved to another spot 200 yards away. Now we in the ocean or whatever that is out there. So we're out there. So we moved to 200 yards and we're fishing again. It is now 6 something and they talking about going somewhere else. I almost told them, you can't tell them to just drop you off. You can't tell them to just leave you there because there's nowhere to go. You're surrounded by water. So I'm like, okay, there's a bucket right here. It's not. I'm evaluating because I don't have to use the bathroom, but I can feel my stomach is like upset. Yeah, I can feel that my stomach is upset. So the next thing I know, about 9 o'clock, they said, "Oh, we're gonna turn around because we got to make the 11 o'clock ferry." So, which is the where they let us go through a tunnel. It's a tunnel. Now, when I put out this video, these things that I'm talking about, it'll actually come to a little bit of clarity, and you can imagine exactly my experience. So we're driving now, mind you, it is like 9 o'clock. Waves have started to come in now. More now, where we're at presently, it's got a little bit of ripples or whatever, but there's no other boats around. We're way out in the ocean. So we start heading back to town, and they got more and more waves. And I'm sitting there, and I don't know if it was just not enough cushion, but I'm really like, you know what, this is not a desirable ride. I'm talking about for 2 more hours. And you're going to look at the video and you're going to see it. For 2 more hours, I had to sit there and my stomach is upset. Because I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about it. But mind you, I'm having fun. So I'm upset and I'm looking at my dad and Mr. Darren, and I'm like, don't they stomach hurt? Don't they want to go home? And they still having little conversations about, should we go over to this other place that's an hour away? And I'm like, do they know I'm about to get upset? Like, I'm feeling some kind of way. And I think about it. Every time I drink coffee make me use the bathroom. So if I would have asked my dad to bring me that coffee, it would have been terrible. Like, I would have stayed there for 14 hours probably. Because I would have had to use the bathroom for real. And it wouldn't have been no ands, there would have been no ands, ifs, or buts. Carry a piece of ginger dried and chew that. What is ginger juice? What in the world? I don't know how that would have helped me. Howie, hey, elaborate on that a little bit. Food forest permaculture. Yeah, elaborate on that a little bit. So, we're just bumping in through the sea, just bumping, and then I don't know where. Oh, it would settle your stomach. No, I'm supposed to use the bathroom 1 to 2 times a day. So I'm upset because I got up so early that my body was like, what's going on? And then it has to recalculate and say, you know what, you got to use the bathroom. And I'm like, Lord, and that was in the beginning. Now, my dad done made this a whole field trip. Like, we started at 6 something, and it is 9:30 now, and we're just now heading back to town. And we got all these ripples in the water. So every time you see me, I'm doing this right here. And I'm talking about I'm upset. My face is telling me, and my dad said, what's wrong? I said, ain't nothing wrong. Knowing that I need to use the bathroom. So, now, I had a fun experience. I seen so many animals. My dad know I can't fish, I guess, because they're fishing. He was like, oh, you see those, I forgot what he was talking about. some whales? No, was it, not that time. That was another part of the video. The bald eagles. It was a group of, start packing their bag with some kitty litter. Whatever, squeeze. Oh, I was squeezing, it was good. But what I didn't appreciate is that we hit so many bumps on that in that sea. So many bumps. It was definitely the experience I will never forget. But I had fun. Like, for real, I had fun. Thank you kindly. Oh, I'm talking to somebody else. So I'm still having fun. They talking. I'm not doing too much talking. I done turned on a YouTube video and just got my head out the window and stuff. I'm telling you, I was distraught. I felt some kind of way. Mind you, didn't catch the fish. I was trying, I couldn't. So I started just putting them in the boat. When they would catch them, I would just get the net, put them on the boat, put them in the cooler. I was trying to be productive. So while we were standing out there, no, let me go back a little bit. Y'all know me, I got ADHD, so sometimes I have to go back. Every time I see you go over the bump, I am going to. Blues Clues, I can feel it. I'm telling you. So my dad is when we was sitting there waiting on the halibut to bite, my dad was like, I should wonder if I should fillet these fish. Now, mind you, when I go on the boat, most of the time I'm there to dip net. Dip net is an easy process. You just take your net that is pretty big, you put it in the water, and the fish swim in the water. Sometimes you will get 2 or 3 in one shot, and you can make your maximum in about 6 hours sometimes. So I'm sitting there chilling, watching my dad just learning how to fillet the fish. So, okay, since I can't catch the fish as good as everybody else, because I didn't catch not one fish. Now I brought in 2, and we got a good harvest of fish now. Nobody's saying that we didn't catch fish. I'm just saying, like, personally, your boy struck out. Like, and we was doing, yeah, your boy struck out for real, for real. So let me turn on this. It's cold, so I gotta turn this defroster on real quick. Hold on 1 second. So it might get a little windy. Turn that on so I can see better. Okay. So I'm watching my daddy cleaning the fish, fillet the fish or whatever. So the next thing you know, did you see foraging and found berries from New Zealand? Man, I ain't seen no trees. I seen the trees, but the trees was so far away. Like, we were surrounded by water, a whole lot of water. So, oh, you did some foraging and found berries from New Zealand. What kind of berries, Howie? Yeah, what kind of berries? So the next thing I know, I'm trying to watch him, and then he drops one of the fish on my shoes. Yes, I got some Air Max on. The reason why I got Air Max on when I know I'm supposed to have on fishing boots, because this man done told me, my daddy, I'm having fun now. This man done tell me he don't know where my boots at. So I can't go home. I live 35 minutes away from his house. So I can't just go home, in the beginning. So I got to wear my Air Max. So we're not in the water or anything like that. We're on the boat. Yeah, Air Max fishing for real. That's what we're going to call it. So this man, and then he asked me while we driving, in the beginning, before we get past the stove, he asked me, did you remember to bring your fishing gear? Really? Now, because of who I am, I usually keep my fishing gear and my boots in his boat because I will forget. I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I make sure that I am equipped like that. So I'm out there, I got no fishing gear as far as a raincoat and boots. But I got a life jacket. Yeah, got a life jacket. Keeps life jackets on the boat. So he drops this fish on my shoe. And because we're still doing something else, the fish sits there for a little while. And it wasn't even the fish, it was parts of the fish. The other stuff, not the filleted part, the other stuff. So this sits on my shoe, maybe like 10 seconds or whatever. I kicks it off. My shoe is beet red. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Now, mind you, these shoes are old. It's not a catastrophe like that. But these Air Max are like 7 years old. But I take good care of them. You know, I keep them clean. Like like Tens and Day Day on Friday, next Friday. Yeah, yeah. So they old, but they still serve their purpose, and they from my job. You know, I go to work, and you know I get dirty and stuff. Peroxide removes blood without weakening the fabric. Okay, okay, Blues Clues. Okay, so they on my porch, so I'll be able to utilize that. So the next thing I know, we we almost there. My shoes are ruined. I'm kind of chilly. My dad done cut me with a knife while he was filleting. He went to move something, and because I'm quick, I tried to grab something before it hit the ground, and I got a cut on my finger. I haven't caught not one fish, and I got to use the bathroom. And the only time that I had to use the bathroom was 12 hours ago. Do you know how I feel? And then he wants to tell me, hey, son, you missing your photo opportunity. There was some cool stuff out there. So I took the pictures or whatever. I mean the video. But I still am feeling some kind of way because I gotta use the bathroom. So we got one more hour before we get there. Before we hit land so that we can dock. Lemon juice will take care of the scent. Okay, okay. That's good to know, Blues Clues. Yeah. I didn't see the last comment. It said, remember to spread the tip. It has saved me. Happy to spread the tip. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So the next thing I know, I get there. We get there. No. An hour. We got an hour. So we driving. We have to come to almost a complete stop because there's fishing boats all around. Because we moved a little bit into town more. So we move, we get closer. All these fishing boats, we have to slow down, come to a complete stop because the fishing boats have put their nets out so they can capture the rest of the fish. And I mean, there's some nice big boats that were catching a lot of fish. I got video now. I got video. So that takes about 5 minutes. Oh, I felt some kind of way. Mind you, I'm having fun. So we make it on to shore. We bring it in the boat. My dad is telling me what I'm supposed to be. So we made it on shore. My dad's talking to me, driving y'all, so can't tag it. Happy to see everybody. Oh, that's Miss Sandell. So the next thing I know, my dad's yelling at me. Well, not yelling at me. He's talking with what's it called? With sternness. Mind you, I ain't never did this process that he actually has me doing. He wants me to tie the boat onto the launch on the boat ramp or whatever. Now I've seen it done, but my dad knows I forget everything. I don't even be knowing what I be having for lunch. So that's what happened. He gets there. He and I had to tell him. Now I'm a man of certain characteristics. I don't yell at my parents. I don't disrespect my dad, my parents. My dad has pushed me to where he's talking to me a little flicked. He's talking to me a little flicked, but I'm still a child in his eyes, and that's fine with me. But I had to tell him, like, hey, daddy, I ain't never done this. You just told me to hurry up, and when I hurry up, you know I make mistakes. So I have to take it a little slower. And you could see that his demeanor changed because he know that I don't talk to him like that. And I said, I'm just saying, Dad, please, can you change the tone? Let me do this, all right? So, and he's still looking like antsy and anxious and stuff like that. We got 30 minutes before this thing because we got time limits on when you can go through the Oh, they put the basketball goal up. They got time limit on what time. I mean, time frames that they let people out. Now we're at the last time that we can actually get out of this city, Whittier. If you look up the city Whittier, you'll see what's there in Whittier, and you were like, oh. So I understand his the way he's moving and stuff, but it's not necessary basically. So we come around, we go there, whatever, and they're talking and everything, and it just was quite the experience. Like I wouldn't trade it because I got a chance to spend time with my dad, learn how to fish a little bit better, learn how to fillet and everything. But it was a problem. Then we get to his house, and he says he wants us to do. We gotta pack the fish up and all this other stuff. So we help him do that and everything. And have a somebody's leaving. Oh, all right then. Ohio Garden Girl, I didn't see it. It like it was. Yes, it definitely was a venture. I got some good footage of it. My dad treated me like I was a photographer. I'm not like a fisherman. I am a I like to take pictures and stuff. So we get there, and then my dad says, "Hey, do you want some shrimp? Because we have shrimp too. You can catch your own shrimp where we was." So we get the shrimp, and I get home. I had to, like, it's a process. I got to take off my shoes, grab my other shoes, walk through the house, go get another plastic bag, get 3 of them, two to wrap the meat in, to wrap the fish in and the shrimp so that it can go into the refrigerator because it's one something, it's like one something in the morning. Yeah, I get home, it's one something in the morning. So I have turned this day that started at 6 o'clock to a day where I'm getting home at 1 o'clock. So the next thing I know, I have to bring in my stuff. So I put the fish away. I had to grab alcohol, no, the Clorox wipes, and I have to wipe down my steering wheel, wipe down my thing or whatever, just to make sure that sound, that smell, is not going to be present in the morning. So I take off my fishy clothes, leave my shoes outside, put my fishy clothes in a bag, put that right by the door, and I have to go take a shower. Take a shower, wash my hair, all that stuff like that. My wife is talking to me. We talking or whatever, and then I tell her the full version or whatever. And the next day, I got up. I told my job I'm not coming in yet. So I missed yesterday morning because I needed to get myself together. I could have made it or whatever, but I wanted to be the best that I could be. So I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm not even gonna show up. And then yesterday I got everything done. But I had fun. I got about 6 fish, so I cut those up, stored those away, labeled them, washed them, removed the bones, removed everything else. I made some fish. I have some pieces by the bones where I can use that for fish fertilizer. Was able to label those. I have a nice, and then I got some fish from my mom. I packed my mom away, some of those. The shrimp. Anybody that has ever done the shrimps that have um, not been taken care of, if they have not been processed at all, you know what that experience is. Yesterday I didn't get it done. I I did on pieces. What's up with you? What's up with you? The experience with Sappy. How you doing? Yeah, hump day. So the next thing I know, I it's about 11 o'clock. Mind you, I did go to work, but I just went to my evening shift, not my morning shift. So what I do is I get off, I pick up some meat, I get home, cook me and my wife some dinner. Now, mind you, I'm on a intermittent fasting right now. I'm on my 4th day. No, I'm on my 6th day now, I think. So my body is different now anyway. So the coffee would have just wrecked me. I eat from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and that's just the beginning. Now, this is the first step because I'm trying to change my lifestyle, not just lose weight. So I get home, I cook, I season everything, I cook. Um, and as I'm cooking, I'm washing the dishes because I had cooked earlier in that week. So I'm washing all the dishes and everything. I get that done. Now it's time. If you go fishing again in the fall, just bury the bones in the garden of soil will be beautiful in spring. Yes. So the reason why I did it like that is because I have some already out there. So I'm going to use what I have out there. And then come next spring, that's what I'm going to do. Because we have 3 more. We have, in, and all I can do is I can make the actual fish fertilizer because the ground is still frozen in like March, you know. So that's what's up. So let me get back to this. What was I saying? So yeah, I'm doing an intermittent fasting, so my body is a certain kind of way now. I use the bathroom a little bit more instead of, yeah. So, and I cook, I clean, and then I got to deal with my chickens. I got to water all my plants. I got some new plants that I grew from seed. I got 10 seeds for $9. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. So it's about 11 o'clock. I done washed and dried the clothes that I went fishing in. I'm folding those up. I still got to go spray for ants. So I go and spray for ants. I got to go outside and go get dandelion greens for the chickens and stuff. So I had a very exciting day, but I had fun. Yes. And then I told my dad about it because what I did is I knew that I was going to see my dad on Monday. So I took him his Father's Day card. Um, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all those things. Those are just, I honor my dad every day. I honor my mom every day. I honor the adults, the elders in my life all the time. I'm never disrespectful. So I let my daddy know, like, here's your gift, whatever. And then I had started him some Ring of Fire peppers. So I was able to give him 4 Ring of Fire peppers in solo cups. One of them is about to fruit. So hopefully he can, and they're in solo cups. So hopefully he can go ahead and let that one fruit. The other 2, he'll put those in different containers. Oh man, I forgot I got to clock in. Sitting up here at work and ain't even clocked in. Mm. So that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to let y'all know that I had a exciting day. The video is, now I'm just giving you a little bit more context when it comes down to the video that I'm going to be sharing hopefully today. But I had a good time. I had fun, but I'm telling you, having to use the bathroom while you on a bumpy ocean, sea, or whatever for 2 hours is not fun at all. And then I couldn't even use the bathroom when I got home. So that next day, Tuesday, yesterday, yeah, I was giving my body coconut water, apples, making sure that all yesterday is all yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm ready to take care of my body again. And it just so happened that when I talked to my dad yesterday, oh man, I forgot I got to clock in. I was telling my dad, no, we talked on Sunday. Yeah, we talked on Sunday, and I was telling him, well, Dad, he knows that I do meatless Mondays. That's what I do. I do meatless Mondays, and he knows that because I helped him. I be helping him with stuff, and he was like, he had made some chili. And he was like, oh, you want some? I was like, nah, I can't eat it. I don't eat meat on Monday. He was like, oh, how long you been doing that? And it's been like 3, 4 months. No, probably longer than that. So he knows. And then he was telling me something. I said, no, I'm going on a fishing trip. I'm not gonna be eating all healthy. No, I'm gonna eat some meat. So that's how that went. So I had meat on Monday. Yeah, I had meat on Monday. I think I'm missing a few. What up with you, badass thing? How you doing, man? I didn't even see you. I was over here talking. Let me see. Blues Glue says, I just got my neem seeds today. I'm excited. Ring of fire pepper sound good. Yeah, my dad, he always going to the store. Oh, I gotta clock in. He's always going to the store. And when he buys starts. I try to convince him to buy regular to do his own seeds, but he has so many things going on in his life that it's not as easy for him as he says as it is for me. I make time. He makes time for other things. I make time to start my seeds, and I have an elaborate setup. So it's different. I'm good, just chilling on vacation. Oh, that's what's up. Badass thing. You on vacation? So I got about 17 packages of 17 packages of food. I mean, of fish. So I can get 2 to 3 days out of those fish, each one of those. So that's very good for me. You know, I got this new melon. Oh man, it's so good. Yes, yes. Where you at vacation at? Badass. So that's all, y'all. I that it was quite an adventure tomorrow yesterday. I I I know now that when we go again, do not have coffee because I was this close. I was 2 minutes away from telling him, "Hey, bring that coffee." I would. Oh man, that just would have been so bad, just so bad. If I would have, if I would have did meatless Monday, that would have been so bad. There's so many elements where it was like I was being guided to say, "Hey, no, eat like you want to today." If it wasn't for that, I would have messed up. I would have. I would have. Oh man, it just was so. I'm just so glad that I chose the right path because it could have been. What's up with you, D Jackson? Great story. Oh, I appreciate you, man. My second home, Dayton, Daytona. Where's Daytona at? Daytona Beach. I don't know. It stayed too cold here at night. This is Blues Clues. Some of my seedlings didn't make it outside. They grew too close to the light and burned. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I can. 10 isn't here. Did she say? Unicorn Lady said, hi, 10. The Educated Naturals here? No, I don't think the Educated Natural here. You got neem seeds, though, Blues Clues. That's what's up. Florida. Okay, Daytona, Florida. I don't know geography, man. Wow. What's up with you, Jones Truth? How you doing? I know it's gotta be hot in Florida, man. Woo. Mm-mm. My bad, she's not. I was like, is Dean here? Yeah, very excited to start them. That's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. It's at 45. I tell y'all because a lot of people ain't gonna they don't watch no they ain't gonna watch no live for no 45 minutes unless it's like some of these other YouTubers. Let me see. It's streaming here. It's storming here in Mississippi. Temperature's 92 degrees, but feels like 103. Ooh, wee. Goodness gracious. Mm, that's some heat. I haven't had 90-degree weather since I went to go on a vacation about 4 years ago. Oh, it's 71 there and humid there. Yeah, it's raining here. Blues Clues. Let me see. Let me see. Um, Somebody said something about humid when I was on here. Um, if you go fishing, no, no, no. Have a fantastic day. Where you driving to, Miss Andale? You've been driving for a while. Is it very humid there right now? It is so humid at the moment. Yes, this is very humid here. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah. We need some sunshine. We haven't had any sunshine, but maybe like 4 days, 4 days since the summertime. It's pretty bad here. It's it's worse than it was last year as far as for growing. Wow, I can hear the flame. All right, so it's at 41 minutes, and I'll let y'all know what kind of melon I got. Okay, yes, Greenwood. Um, so have y'all heard of shark fin melon? It kind of similar to a gourd. That's what I'm growing. I started the seeds. Those seeds is $9 for 10 of them. I looked on YouTube, and for some reason I seen it an hour outside of Memphis. The grand's 3 hours, but over halfway now. Oh, that's what's up, Miss Andale. So yeah, shark fin. I accidentally looking on YouTube, just about growing videos, and I seen this melon. And then I started asking, what's the use of it? Then I went to Wikipedia. Then I'm looking at all the things that you can actually grow from it, all the things that are useful about it. Then I looked at Baker Creek. I looked at these other websites to try to find the seeds. I couldn't find them. Yes, shark fin. It is a big variety. It's not even, in some aspects, it's not even considered a melon. But in different cultures, it's a different melon. I mean, it is a melon. They use it for candy, for sweeteners. The leaves are used. The seeds are, if I'm not mistaken, they can be roasted. People make soup out of them. It's a replacement for shark fin. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? So that's what I'm going to try to grow. Well, I'm not going to try to grow. I'm growing. So I got 10 seeds. I started 3. I got 7 more. All I need is 1 from each. That's all I need. Those seeds are rare. I got the black variety and I got the white variety. The white, no, I know what it was. Y'all know that I'm a seed connoisseur, right? I know what it was. Okay, so I'm looking through my older seeds. Like I have some that I've had for the last like 5 years. My garden is fighting the good fight, but my cucumbers are wilted. I'm not far from somewhere. So I'm going through my seeds and I see these seeds and I'm like, oh, what kind of seeds are these? So I look it up on YouTube and it's CRY and then blase, 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 blase. And so I'm looking and there's only a few people that are actually growing it. And I was like, whoa. And then I see black seeds. I'm like, whoa, what? And then I went to Wikipedia. And so I started the seeds and then I went on Etsy. I found the dark seeds, paid for those. So I have the 2 varieties that they offer of the shark fin. I have both of those. I have some plans for those because I once you get something new, and I see that nobody in this community that we follow that's a grower is growing it. So I'm like, you know what? This gonna be cool. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. But I just wanted to tell y'all that I had fun on the fishing trip on Monday. It was a field trip. It was a 18-hour, 20-hour. I understand because it takes 4 hours to get out. It takes 2 hours to get out there. And then once you get out there, you gotta drive the boat an hour, 2 hours, and then you're out there. Like, I understand why we stayed out there so long, but goodness gracious, it was I had to use the bathroom for so long and hitting those bumps for 2 hours just was miserable. So I'm happy to be home. I got fish. The next time that we go, I will remember. Let me see. Check for squash bugs and brine. Check the crooks between stems. So she's talking, giving somebody advice. Yeah, badass. I had a good time, man. I hope, I know that we're gonna go again, but this Monday I get to work on an outside run for my chickens, and then I get to build the base for my chicken coop. That has to get done. So I'll be building that. I'll be fixing my um what's that called? My shelter logic thing. I'll be fixing that because that snow. I put it on one of the videos where it failed. Yeah, I've been doing all these other things, all these other projects and stuff that I haven't been able to do it. But I have Monday and Tuesday off, so I'll be able to work on these projects. Um, but I think in July, I know in July sometimes me and my dad we're gonna go dip net. Now when you see dip netting, it's like cheating. Like you ain't got to be no real fisher. And I already told my dad, I said, Dad, look, you got to teach me how to fish. There's no ands, ifs, or but about it. Yeah, I can go and look at YouTube and go check in with my homeboy or whatever, but I want my dad to teach me. So that's how we're gonna get down with it. But dip netting, I'm gonna get like 35 fish. Like Russian Jack, I'm gonna get like 35 fish. Like it's gonna be a consistent and constant cycle. All I need is two good fishing trips, and it's gonna be in the bag. Like for real. And it's salmon. These are salmon. These I got caught reds, and I don't know if it's red or silver next time. And we actually went fishing for kings. Or we're gonna go fishing for kings. I don't know how it works. I just be there. I just be there trying to, you know, enjoy myself and get out of folks' way. And then guess what happened? Not only did I not catch no fish, but I threw my dad fishing pole in the water. So not only I made the man spend money too. Golly, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I'm out there fishing. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was too slippery. But I said, Daddy, yo, fishing pole. He said, what, son? I said, you want me to jump in? He was like, what? So it was, I done threw this man fishing pole in the water too. And then we went fishing. When we went fishing in the deep sea, it was like 400 yards, 400 or 400 feet down. He has an automatic fishing pole. He says, son, you can't use it. I was like, I already know. You can't give me no $600 fishing pole. I throw it in the water. Give it to the sea as an offering. I couldn't believe it. Like I'm watching the fishing pole just go poop, and then they go, I'm like, oh no, they got jellyfish in the water too. Man, I got all this stuff on the video, man. I'm telling you, this is like, I had a great time. I had fun. I really did. I had fun. But I cost the man money. I cost my dad money. He got to replace it. I just messed up. I messed up. You can't take me nowhere. I'm gonna make it. Yes, the salmon is very, very good. I plan to change my eating habits more. I'm trying to be more self-sustainable. Like I'm taking my time and I am using it to go get fish. What up with you, David Corey? What up, man? So that's what I said I was gonna do is when I have Mondays off for the summer, I'm a dad, but my dad's with his mama in Georgia. So all I got to do is, entertain my wife and, check in with my son. But Mondays, I actually, what up with your Urban Gardening Chronicles? I get to actually, Miss Andale may be still driving, David. Just to let you know, she's going to go see the grands. But I get to go fishing. I've been emptying the chest freezer all year since I moved in. I've been emptying it. I'm at 10%. So now I can put fish in. I bought what's that called? A stand-up freezer. Because I don't want another chest freezer no more. You got to go all the way to the bottom to grab stuff and bring it to the top. No, I don't want to do that no more. It seems like I'm not being as smart when I do it that way. So, but yeah. Oh, I was letting everybody know, David, I got a new melon, and Urban Garden Chronicle. I got a new melon that I'm doing it. I'm doing. It's called a shark fin melon. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The way it preserves everything. Yeah. It's in the seedling stage. Yeah, Urban Gardening Chronicles stand up freezer. I still got my chest freezer, but that stand up, it makes me feel so much better. It's a glory to look in there. You can see everything, and you can stack it by year. Miss Linda, what's up with you, Miss Linda? The New Orleans gardener, Zone 9. I ain't do it right. Wow, I didn't do it right. She ain't sung it on her last Zone 9 gardening. Yeah. Yeah. She sung on Sunday though. She sung to it. I think she said she wrote that herself. Yeah. Somebody left a watermelon on the vine today, so I cut it. I hear you, man. It's going to grow big and beautiful, maybe filled with plum seeds. I like that. I like that, Blues Clues. Yeah. Hopefully, I want those seeds. Growing what I eat. What's up, man? How you doing, man? I'm happy that you're here, Miss Linda. For real, for real. But that shark fin, from what I understand, it actually preserves for 9 months. I think it's called a 9-month, or is it 9-year? I think it's 9-month gourd. They have a different names for it. So nobody I know is growing it. So I'm the first one in the community that I am involved with. All the people that I know, I haven't seen that. No one come as a suggestion to growing this. So I'm ready. Yes, Blues Clues is like a 9-month melon, or is it it's something. I would have to go read everything that's related to it, but it holds longer than a butternut. From what I understand, now Blues Clues, like we all say, you got to do your own research. Like, I cannot remember, but I thought it was something that I read on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not fact, but it was something that I read, and I was like, what? 9 months? I think it was 9 months. I'm not for certain. But people boil it down, it turns stringy. You can actually steam it, and it turns to like, you could probably use it as a replacement for different meals and stuff like that. Like it's pretty nice. And I actually need to figure out what you can actually use the leaves for. So yeah, shark fin melon. Yes. But I appreciate y'all. I am waiting while I'm at work. I need a scale to weigh my melons. I hear you. That's a good thing to need, man. Yes, it is. You can go to like Goodwill, man, and them thrift stores. They be having scales. Cause I go and visit. I bought my Wii Fit, the thing that you step on. I bought that from like Goodwill and stuff. I got it from Goodwill too. I've never heard of a shark fin melon. I can't wait until you tell us how to. It better be good. It better be good. But I got about what? I got a couple of months before it's ready. Let me see. Glad you said that, GG. You need to grow melons big enough to weigh on your scale. So And I told y'all that eventually I want to try to go ice fishing. My dad's friend, Mr. Darren, he know how to ice fish, but he's leaving in August. He just sold a house, bought a house, all that stuff like that. But he's been ice fishing a lot. He can fish, like for real. He can fish. So what I get to do, he told me a couple of things. I'm understanding a little bit more. I'm probably gonna see if his homeboy will go fishing with me. Like for real, I want to go fishing. I want to go ice fishing. I want to have that experience of ice fishing. It just gives me a little bit more to say, look, even in the wintertime, I can go get some food. That's all. That's what I want to do. All that fish that we got, I got about 17, 18 packages of fish where I can feed my family for a day. So I got at least 17 days, which you can plan that out and do shots fired. And I didn't know the battlefield was here. Okay. That's David talking the Blues Clues. So 17, if I'd say, okay, we're going to just eat meat one time a week, like on a Sunday or something like that, like back in the days, that actually gives us 17 weeks of food. And we're going to go fishing again. So I'm finna do good. This is exactly why I took Mondays off. It's so that I can concentrate on me, and that means securing food. So I'm only working 6 days a week, and I appreciate that. I got two more minutes and I'm gonna have to go. I cannot believe that I'm still waiting out here, but I'm still getting paid. GT, they moved the goalposts again. What you talking about, man? Yeah, we gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna check that out for real. I had to go. Walmart don't sell the brushes that I use, or Wally World. Yeah, they only sell the little, the little soft bristle one. I need one that get to the root. They got to be able to get to the root of the curl. I got curly hair, so them Wally World brushes don't work. I grabbed the thing like, oh no, I don't know who them soft ones for. It ain't for me. I just really need some sun. Sorry, I didn't exit stage left. I meant it in a good way. Okay, 5 pounds, maybe 6 pounds. Man, I'm about to put mines in hydroponics, man. Yes, I am. I'm about to put my melons in hydroponics. I got all kinds of melons growing right now. They in the beginning stages. I can't put nothing outside. It is 52 degrees right now. It's 52 degrees. We had a 63-degree weather for a day. We had a 65, maybe like 2 other days that's been over 60. We'd have had I'm doing a real stretch and saying that we've had 5 days of over 60. It has been not so pretty. But when I hit that 60, my plants, I'm telling you, because of how long the sun sets here, how long the sun is actually out and visible. Oh man, don't do it, GT. I'll never make it. But yeah, man, my melons, they doing good, man. I started them from seed. It'll do right. Yeah, this sun need to come on though. Yeah. All right, y'all. I got about 25 minutes. I'm gonna try to drop the video. Anybody that's on the replay and you made it this far, I appreciate it. Everybody that's in the chat right now, and especially Lala and some of the others, Blues Clues, and everybody else that's been here since I started the live, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You stayed, you listened. Hopefully I made you laugh just a little bit when I was talking about number 2, Kaka, D Jackson. Yeah, D Jackson, I ain't see you say anything in the beginning, but I'm happy that you're here. You said that was a cool story. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was gonna do it Tuesday, but I wasn't getting up. I told my job, I texted them, I was like, look, I ain't coming in. I was like, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. I got up. I was able to clean my chickens waterer. I cleaned that all both of those. I was able to move. My wife didn't even notice. I was telling her that I needed to move the food to another location because of the way they jump. It was like hindering them from going the same route that they go. So um I moved that. The baby chickens are beautiful. Like I'm seeing little personality traits already of them. Who's gonna be the dominant one, who actually stands there with their chest out like they bad and everything. So it's been a real adventure on this journey ever since I start content creating. Ever since this pandemic came, I have enjoyed my life a little bit more because I get to fellowship with a lot of good people. I get to, grow food that actually gives me a lot more substance, So I'm a proud guy today. Yeah. And I had fun. Remember that. I had fun when I was fishing. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, long time lurker. Lurker. I appreciate you, D Jackson. For real, for real. All right. Yes, and thank you for attending, Unicorn Lady Tech. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wait on my guy. If he don't make it in 10 minutes, he won't be going to Wally World to go shop. But y'all have a good one. Thank you. Trust the process. I'm GT and I'm out.